Oh, yes,
Was that a result of the war?
yes.
Oh, wow,
They
okay, so
will,
there's one thing.
they reluctantly will get out of the Ohio Valley. The American quest for land was ferocious. You have no idea, but the only thing that stalled them was Indians. You have no idea the fear they had about Indians. They stories about Indians, and then they make the Indian matter by exploiting them. You know, the 29 treaties that were signed by the Americans and Indians across, right up to Wounded Knee 1890. The Americans broke them all. You know this, we sign here, put your X here, and we will not enter that territory as long as the moon is out and all that. The Americans broke them within months. So Hudson's Bay is slowly forced out and so on. Then they move north into the Manitoba, Saskatchewan area. Then they get wrapped up with the Métis, and that brings Louis Riel. That's a whole night's entertainment right there. 1885, 1865, 85, and his hanging, which is, you know, Johnny MacDonald. He'll swing though every dog in Quebec barks for it. And it caused a great crisis in Canada. And they still, well, there's a Louis Riel Day now. We have Family Day here, or whatever. They have a Louis Riel Day.
Was Tecumseh considered the Messiah then?
Yes, he's.
Okay, so he's from the further south.
He's a Shawnee, yes, from Tennessee.
Tennessee.
But I was gonna leave. That's a whole nice. I
Can we
mean,
hear that?
I don't know. Maybe they'll give me another present. I can come and talk about rock, wherever you want, it's just a history lesson.
That's another question.
Tecumseh is an absolute big gun. He's probably the most famous Indian in North America. And I've looked at them all. Kids used to ask me, what's your favorite Indian? Or what's your favorite general? Or your favorite battle? You know, you have to think it. But Tecumseh is very high up there.
Bruce?
During that time, 1812, we were a British colony then, were we not? We wouldn't have been called Canadians, we were we were Brits.
Yeah.
We were Brits, yeah.
But there was Upper Canada and Lower Canada.
Yes.
But we weren't Canadians yet until 1867.
Well, 1841 we start to split up, but no, but remember, all the Americans here, it still called themselves, they didn't consider themselves Brits. That's what Brock was really afraid of. When the fighting comes, they're gonna shoot at us, you know, the British, because they still have that family down in Massachusetts and their cousin down in Rochester and so on. So it was very dicey. But Brock, you know, he just charged ahead. And Brock got killed instantly. You know. He didn't. His influence in the war was not great because he got shot right at the beginning. It's too bad had he not got off his horse. he might have, you know. It's one of those quirky things.
So did MacDonald, he took over?
MacDonald got shot that same day. He got wounded mortally and he died 3 hours later. Him and Brock worked well together. And Tecumseh had worked at Detroit with Brock. It would have been a great scenario, one of these if questions in history. If. You think about it.
Bert, has this war been in your mind and thought and hearts for quite some time, or is it just something you got worked up because we wanted it? Or is it just along with every other war? Or is it special to you?
No, I just think it's a hot topic now and you should all know something about it. And it's going to be, in June, they're going to hit you right between the eyes with all kinds of things. Like the Titanic in April's coming on.
Yeah.
You'll see and read, and it'll be on television. There's been a lot on this war already, on TV and newspapers, and there'll be reenactments, and Monahan's going to be here next month. So it's just one of my quirky things. This is a lesson, I just pulled it out of my lesson plan.
One of your classes.
Yeah, that's right.